hope it works. Let's hope this works. Okay, we just need to wait and see if it is working. Alright. Okay, so go to YouTube. Hi! Hey, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Hey, yay! Alright, good, it's working, yay! Okay, now to put it on Twitter. So, that way. I literally have not streamed on YouTube since... Yep, there we go, it's working. Okay, good. I have not streamed on YouTube since, like, Christmas, I think. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go to Twitter. But hey, hi, we're gonna ink this picture, because this is a sketch. We're gonna ink it, and then... Oh, I need that. And then after that, I'm gonna work on some commissions if there's some spare time. Yeah. This is a fan art piece for the ToyMaker. She is a new character in IDV because I'm still grossly obsessed. So, just one second. I'm putting this on Twitter and Instagram because I need to promote it because YouTube is dumb. There we go. Yeah, also, sorry there was no video this week. Honestly, I just kind of spaced, and I have so many videos. I have like 5 videos that are literally almost done. I was just like waiting to finish them. And then before I knew it, I was like, oh crap, it's Wednesday. And then I was gonna do one Wednesday night to go up today. And that didn't end up happening because after D&D, Cody's my husband, we found a restaurant that was doing like inside seating if you reserved a spot. And so we like reserved a spot. We went out to dinner, and it was great, and it was wonderful, and it was beautiful, and then I had an allergic reaction to the food, and I was just dying. And I'm like, oh, great. So I started today off weird, and then when I wanted to wake up early, I didn't, and I had to do a bunch of errands and stuff. And so I'm literally like, I know it's like it's almost 4 for like me, for my time right now, and I am just now starting work. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just do a live stream on YouTube? I haven't done one of those in a long time. It's been a while. Hi guys. So, yeah, that's why we're here in my face. I'm not as, like, dressed up or cute as I normally would, but like I said earlier, I've been kind of having a day, so. Streams art on YouTube. Plus, I'm just not gonna, just there's no one today. Yay! Well, I'm happy about that. And I am sorry again for my eye. For missing my upload. I try to be like really good about that, you know, where I don't miss. You know what, I'm gonna keep the shading lines though for when I do the picture, so I put you in your little thingy. There we go. Now what size are you campus wise? What size are you? Oh, you're an 11 by 17. Okay, you're fine. I don't fucking, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, then you're perfect for what I need. Alright. But yeah, if anybody's wondering who this is the ToyMaker from IDV because I am still grossly obsessed with it. But, alright, let's make sure my pen's all good. Okay, we good. What are you at? We'll do 8. 8's good. Yeah, 8's a good. Okay, so we'll put 8 in the corner so I don't forget. So, how have you guys been? I know, it's been like, again, a bazillion years since I've streamed on YouTube and done one of these things. I have been streaming a lot more on Twitch, and ironically enough, I did tell people, I'm like, oh, I'm going to stream so much on Twitch this week, and then that just didn't end up happening. And I felt so bad, and I'm like, ugh. Of course, when I, like, plan for it, it just doesn't happen. Oh, I missed a ton of your videos. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Lots of people have. It's not just me. Like, YouTube's doing their thing where they're denying that they're, like, suppressing videos and, like, they're not showing it to people. You could do one of those things where people You should do one of those things where people decorate their vaccination card. That's a thing? I didn't know people did that. Because, yeah, where's my little card? Cover up some personal stuff right here. Yep, I got my vaccination card. I'm all fully vaccinated. But, yeah, I find it funny, because I've gotten a couple of comments. They're not bad, and, like, if you're here, I'm not calling you out, because there are a couple of people that are like, you need to stop saying that people are unsubscribing you. Some people just don't like content anymore. And I'm like, no, I acknowledge that, because I've done that to some people, but, like, this is a problem it's not just me having. Like, I was literally subscribed to my friend, and she doesn't post a lot, and she was like, oh, you guys didn't see my new video, and I was like, what new video? And then I checked, and I was unsubscribed from her. And then same thing for my friend, who was subscribed to me. It was like, oh my god, Michelle, how come you haven't been posting lately? And I'm like, I mean, I've been, like, late on uploads, but I haven't, like, stopped posting. She's like, what? And then she went and checked, and yep, YouTube unsubscribed her too. So it, like, is an active problem. And then when people, like, call YouTube out on it, they're like, oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, no. No. But then, like, people are like, no, you are. Like, we have proof that you're doing it. They're like, no, we're not doing that. So it's really dumb and really aggravating. And from a couple of videos I watched, I heard, like, bigger people literally being told by YouTube, be like, well, just promote it on other platforms. You know, post on Twitter every time you make a new video. Post on your Discord. Post on your no. And I'm like, I shouldn't have to do that. Like, if, you know, they hit subscribe, they should just get the videos if and when they're uploaded. But yeah, it's really, really dumb. And so I'm in that, like, that downward thing again. 'Cause, like, my channel has these weird, like ups and downs. I saw with her anime husband, see a recent video of me, it made me think of that. Cool! Yeah, no, I might do something like that. That might be cool. But at the same time, I don't know if I should, because I'm actually planning a trip for November. Not now, for November, because my birthday's then. And will be fully vaccinated by then. You received. Aw, thank you so much for the coffee. Kristen? I think it's Kristen. Thank you so much for the donation. That helps so much if you're in the stream right now. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Kruhi? Kruhi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm terrible with usernames. I've always been terrible with usernames, but thank you guys. Every little bit helps. That means the world. I will be actually posting a lot more to YouTube, though, in the near future, because, on my, my Make Charms video, that wasn't supposed to be a Making Charms video, quite a few people were like, oh, I just post the vlogs here, and so I'm like, oh, okay, that's an extra thing I can post in here. But that also means I have to put extra time into editing those vlogs, because, like, I cursed in those, because I curse in real life, and YouTube don't like that, so I'm gonna have to, I left them in on the vlog channel, because that channel wasn't monetized. But, so yeah, that'll hopefully help a little bit when that time comes, but... And let me know if I should bring live streams back to YouTube, because, like, here's the thing. YouTube live streams are kind of a bit of a pain, like, compared to Twitch live streams. You know, like, I have to go through so much extra stuff, when Twitch, I just kind of put the code NOBS and I press start. Because, like, today, right? So I haven't used this since December when I did Artemis. And so what ended up happening was, I was like, okay, I made my new little thumbnail, whatever, checked all my boxes, and my monetization wasn't on, which was weird. And so I was like, okay, I have to, oh no, rank started! I just started drawing! That's fine, it's fine. I'll be fine. I won't miss rank today. But, what ended up happening was, I had to, like, turn on my monetization. I had to go through, like, what are you gonna do in this live stream? And I was like, I don't know, it's a live stream, but not for kids, because I curse. And it's like, okay, and I had to do all this stuff, and then I had to upload the thumbnail, and then I had to do all more stuff. I had to put the code in. I had to, like, get it okayed, and then start streaming, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, YouTube, that's kind of a lot of work. And like, I know that sounds like I'm being, like, lazy, and, you know, my setup isn't, like, as fancy as some other people's streaming stuff, but, like, when I live stream, I want to just draw and talk, or, like, play a game and talk. Like, I'm kind of like, what rank you in IDV? Oh, I'm so sad. I've been doing pretty bad, actually. I have, like, lost almost every game I've played in the past, like, week. And it makes me, like, really sad. And I lost my Kurt B badge. I lost my Kurt B badge, and I was so disappointed, so I have to go towards that again. Because I want it. I want my Explorer B badge back. I want an A badge by, like, the end of the year. Even if I'm, like, really low A. I want to try really, really hard for it. But, I don't know, my boy Kurt has been cursed lately, and I've just been with some pretty bad teams. I know there was an update recently where they, like, nerfed a lot of the hunters, but I'm talking about Identity 5, so I'm very sorry if, like, you guys don't care about that, but I'm literally, like, drawing character from the game, so, hopefully that's not too bad, but, yeah, so I'm trying to get that back. I've been playing a lot of Genshin recently, too. Actually, wait, I can't, oop. Hold on, it's the husbando. Hey, honey. Hi, honey, I'm streaming.
Hello.
You're on speakerphone. Say hi to the stream.
Stream?
So,
what are you doing?
Streaming.
For much longer?
I just started.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm leaving work.
Okay, are you hungies?
I'm chilling, I guess. I had some pizza today from...
Oh, right, you had your pizza party, that's right. I mean, we have a lot of stuff in the fridge. I can cook it later. I want to stream for at least an hour or two.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm chilling. I'm just gonna call in some more games. So.
Okay.
Well, see you in a bit, baby.
All right. I love you. Drive safe, baby.
Love you. Bye.
Okay. Well, that's good. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I lost my rank, and I was very sad. But I want to try to get, which is hard because so many people play Postman. But I want to try really hard to get a C badge for Victor, like, because he's, like, a secondary main of mine. Like, when I don't play Kurt, I play him. So that's something I'm kind of hoping for. But, as for the new adjustments, I can't get into Genshin. Makes me think of Breath of the Wild plus a VTuber. I indicate how I feel about it. Honestly, John Rosh, it kind of is. Like, okay, people fight me, but, like, I was literally talking with my friend the other day, and, like, this is the plot of Genshin Impact for what I know so far, right? So, the plot of Genshin Impact is that you're a fucking alien, because you're from another world, so you're an alien, you're either the boy or the girl, you're Aether or Lumen. I picked Aether, I liked his design better. And then you end up on this planet, where gods are, like, forms of gas that can choose to take the forms of people, and that's when the air god, who's buddies with a dragon, was like, alright, yo, I'm gonna, like, take the form of my dead best friend, and I'm gonna turn him into a whore. Because, Venti, I see that outfit, okay? Like, I know your god form outfit. That's a pretty slutty outfit. I'm not slut-shaming. I'm just saying, if I was to honor my friend, my best friend who died, I would not be running around in a tube top and thigh highs. That's not what I would do to honor my best friend who's dead. That's just me. When I go from, like, a ball of gas to, like, a dude. His normal outfit's fine. And, like, then, from what I got, because I finished the prologue, so I guess spoiler for, like, really early in the game, this evil lady is like, I'm gonna steal your godhood, which is, like, in the physical form of this, like, crystal gem thing. And then I'm like, oh shit, is Venti gonna, like, turn back into a ball of gas, or, like, not be a god anymore? And then my buddy's like, no, he's still a god, he's just not as powerful. And I was like, wait, what? And they're like, oh yeah. Yeah. No, I still have all my god powers, I'm still super strong, but I'm not as strong. And anybody can become a god if they get visions from a god? And then go up a staircase? And I'm sitting here like, this game sounds like a fever dream. But it's really fun to play. Like, I do not care a lot about the story because, like, when you boil down the story, it's really fucking weird. But the gameplay is fun. It's fun, you know. I do like doing my commissions. I like destroying fucking Hilitrolls, whatever they're called. And will I be making merch of the game? Most likely, because I do like the designs, even though they are very complicated. But, I still like IDV better. Which is funny, because I find it weird when people compare the two, because they're not even close in the terms of gameplay. Like, they are two drastically different games. Yeah, they're on mobile, but that's, like, literally comparing, like, Dead by Daylight to Candy Crush. Like, it's, like, the weirdest thing to compare it to. Oh, no, like I said, I bag on Genshin, but I'm having fun playing it, and I did put money in it. So, like, I'm not making fun of it, but that's legit the plot. And my friends started laughing because I'm like, am I wrong? And she's like, no, that's the worst part. Just don't explain it that way. I'm like, but I'm right. That do be how it is, though. Yeah, what was I saying? Let's see. Oh my god, I was just drawing Annie right now when I got your vid. Oh yeah, no, I think she's cute, and I can't wait to find out if she's a serial killer or not, because, like, that's how IDV character lores go. But, I'm wondering how she's gonna work and, like, what kind of survivor she is. Because that's what I'm wondering about right now, is, like, what her type is. Have you played Cookie Run? I think I played Cookie Run. I haven't in a long time if I did. Genshin, the game I play when I had to take a break from IDV because I got so many toxic and survivor. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Lee. There are some people who take IDV way too. Are we back? Did I ever leave? Guys? Hello? Am I still here? Am I still here? Okay, that was weird. OBS just disconnected for some reason. That was just delayed. Okay, sorry, that was odd. That was really odd. Alright, oh, she's a support? Okay, well that's good. We kind of need more support characters, so. What I was saying, though, was on the toxicity of some IDV players is, like, I don't know, man. I've always been, like, I play games for fun. Like, again, like I said earlier, yeah, I want to get an A badge, I want to get a B badge, I want to, like, work for stuff in games, but, like, I like having fun. Like, if I'm not having fun in the game, I'm not gonna fucking play it. Like, that's how I've always been. It's also why, like, I am very well, you can't really do this in IDV, because, like, that's not really how it works, but, I've always been a fan of, like, okay, well, if you're having a hard time, just look up a walkthrough. Like, I don't see the point in when I do something for fun, that's a fun hobby, to de-stress, to get, like, excuse me, to get, like, fucking angry about. Because then I'm not stressing out, you know? But I do like IDV, I do like Genshin, because sometimes I can just pop on, I can, you know, do my dailies, maybe do a couple of things, explore a bit here and there, listen to some bopping music, and then just, like, log off. You know, like, it's cool in that aspect. But, like, some people take it so hard, and it was us who are dead. You need to wake up. Oh, God. But some people in IDV are just as bad. Like, I've literally played ranks where, like, and what sucks, too, is because you're not, like, miking with a lot of people. Like, I've mic'd with friends, you know? I've done it with friends. But, like, they'll be, like, all, like, ooh, tactical and strategic. And, like, I try to do that, too, when I'm playing a game. But at the same time, when you're not micing with somebody, you can't really know. And so because of that, like, you know, sometimes stuff's gonna get messed up. Like, oh, okay, I'm fucking explorer, so I'm a decoder, so I'm gonna fucking decode. If we have a mercenary, and they're not fucking rescuing, and 2 people are in chairs, and I'm getting the passive-aggressive thank yous, I'm like, bitch, I am the decoder. We have a mercenary. We have a victor. We have a gravekeeper. Those, like, their jobs are, like, mixed. Or when I see Wills or Ganjis, I'm like, guys, your, like, whole thing is you're a rescuer. You're supposed to fucking go and rescue. Oh, I cursed. Oops. YouTube, don't be mean. But yeah, like, and then I've gotten some mean notes. That's why I don't even, honestly, unless I'm doing a stupid round or a stupid game, I do not read the post-game chat, because some people just take it way too seriously. But that's, like, I've kind of been that way with, like, any game, you know, if people are, like, I don't know, being thumbsuckers about it. Or when, like, because I've seen a lot of people dogging on the new Survivor, this girl, because they're like, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Another white Survivor? And I'm sitting here like, yeah, you know, you're right, we could do better. But then I'm like, all you guys slept on Ganji. I like Ganji. He's great. But he's not a cute little anime girl, so none of you guys fucking cared about him. There's my hot take, okay? Don't complain about something when we get it, and then it's not aesthetically pleasing. In an aesthetic game, which I think Ganji is freaking fine. And if you can tell, I like him. I like the batter. I think he's kind of great. You know, I'm trying to learn how to play him, because I think he's great. I think his whole thing is neat. And his backstory is interesting. They slept on Ganji at Trash on Hand. It makes me so... Yeah! Exactly! I'm sitting here like... And, I'm sorry. I'm hoping Anne's essence... I hope her... Or Annie. I hope her essence is really fucking good. But, like... You know what? I think I still have it from the chibi I was working on. Where are you, buddy? Where are you, buddy? Where are you, buddy? Go to here. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did an ASOP. I'm very proud of. So, did I... Yeah. Here we go, because it's from the thing. I want to redo the chibi, because I never actually finished it from that live stream. But look at this man. He was in a Candyland essence, okay? This essence was so good. I loved it. I loved the theme. I thought it was great. And, you know, they're not changing his skin tone to fit with the essences, the other ones, like some other characters that we could talk about. But no, they slept on this beautiful man. And then when Annie gets dropped, they're pissed off. And I'm just like... Y'all need to hush. Oh yeah, no, the cheese skin was great. I love Cheese Drew. I have it actually. I got all the Candyland essences, which made me like really, really, really happy. But that's what I'm sitting here like, okay, you know, guys, could they do better? Yeah, most definitely. And that's what I think is funny, and that could be like a whole other debate. You know, I've talked about it with my friends constantly, but like, I've seen people who, you know, move over from IDV to Genshin, which is fine, but again, it's 2 completely different games. But I see the argument of like, oh, it's the Genshin Impact fandom is not as toxic as the IDV fandom, and I'm sitting here like, no, they can be pretty bad too. Like any fandom can be bad, like really bad. Like you need to calm down. And like it irritates me. It irritates me when like it, because I've seen other people do that where it's like, you know, oh, we get a new survivor, a new character, or a new hunter. Ooh, like the new hunter. I really like the triplets, or the whatever their like technical name is called. I thought they're great. The dwarves. I thought they were awesome. And like I've been trying to get their essence because I want that skin. Oof. But I also really want. I want the Narcissus skin for Edgar like really bad too. But oh, I know. There's discourse over shipping when there's no shipping in the game. Like, you know, fine, have your ships, that's cool. Like, I don't care, I have my ships, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, when you actually read the lore of the game, and you read about the characters, there isn't really any ships in it. Like, not canonically anyway. And the ones who are pretty messed up, you know? Like, cause it is a horror game, but I very loose air quotes for horror, you know, but it is technically a horror game. Oh, hey, Holly, how you doing, babe? Oh my god, what's your ships? Well, I'm trash. I really like Val. Um, and I like Edgar and Andrew, but I don't like Edgar with Luca or Victor. But again, that's like my thing. Because the longest time I didn't like Luca and Andrew either, but then that one eventually wore on me, and I was like, okay, that one's kind of cute. I get it. But another one I really like is I like Demi and Jose as like bros, not like romantically, like they're just like best drinking buddies. I do like Will and Ganji because Natisse keeps drawing them like together, like in like in official art. They're always together and they're always happy, and I'm like, let them be happy together. Ugh. But same with like Fiona and Patricia, or Enchantress and Priestess. I think they're cute, you know, but at the same time, like, I'm an adult, so like if Natisse came out with like canon ships, well, I mean, we already have one technically. Like Wu Chang is canon, but if they came out with canon ones that like weren't mine, you know, like my OTP or whatever, I'm not gonna care. I'm still gonna play the game. But there's some people I see that are like just aggressively angry about it, and I'm like, ugh. Okay, guys, my big thing is, and I've always said this, I'd like to make a video on, like, in the future, like, a proper, like, thought-out topic video, but, like, stream it on YouTube. Wow, I know, I'm mostly doing it because I forgot my upload this week, so that's why it's taking place of that. But, is the whole thing where, like, your ship shouldn't be like everything, you know what I mean? Where like, or not even that. It's more like, well, this is why I want to like make a talk video. I want to like get my thoughts out properly, but something along the lines of where it's like, I love Holly Brown's face. Yeah, Holly's my bitch. She's my friend. She's been to my apartment like 5 times, and I don't live in Texas, though. Like, she comes out to visit me. But it's when people... Because, like, okay, when you like a certain media or a form of any kind, you know, books, games, fandoms, literature, anything, movies, you need to be able to accept the good with the bad. But there are some people that, like, just hate it? Like, I don't know how else to describe it. They just, like... Every time something new comes out, they, like, rip it apart, or they give some really negative hot take, and they just, like, it seems like they don't like it. And then they use the guise of, like, oh, well, I'm critiquing something I love, you know, you need to acknowledge the good and the bad. And I'm like, yeah, no, I get that, but, like, you're, like, hating on it. Like, you're aggressively hating on it. Like, you're being really negative and really mean and belittling people who are enjoying it for something you apparently love. And then it's like, oh, so you don't like taking criticism. It's like, no, that's not all what I said. Again, is IDV a perfect game? No, it's really not, and I acknowledge that. But you know what? For me, it's a fun game. It's a game that got me out of a really hard place. You know, do I enjoy it? Do I enjoy the characters? Do I enjoy the aesthetic? Yeah. Do I wish they changed some things? Yeah. Most definitely. You know, like, I really wish, that, like, Blackjack was fun. I honestly, like, when I did Blackjack, I only did Blackjack to get the Jack skin. Once I got the skin, I have not touched it since because it's not fun. You know? Do I like chasing shadows? Yeah. Do I like Duo Hunter? Yeah, you know? Do I like the cool events and little mini things they do? Yeah. Do they have to do all that? No, you know, but... Something else I like is, you know, unlike Genshin Impact, the money you put in the game doesn't make you a better player with IDV. It literally, it's just aesthetics. It's for your room, it's for skins, or for accessories to, like, make you have fancy aesthetics. It's for aesthetics. It doesn't give you a leg up. It doesn't help you buff up your character. It doesn't help you do all this and that. So you don't have to put money in it. You can just play the game. Yeah, I really hate people like that. IDV lets me lurk as the clown man I win. Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's one of those things where, yeah, exactly. Like, I saw so many people, like, when they dropped her, they were like, that's it. I'm done playing. I'm done. I needed my excuse to leave, and now I'm leaving. And I'm like, okay, bye. Bye. It's like, you're not having fun, apparently, in a game where the whole point of playing a game is to have fun. Like, again, my favorite series is BioShock. I have it tattooed. I have a plasmid tattooed on my flesh. It's hard to see from this angle, but I have plasmid tattooed on me. I love BioShock. I love the whole BioShock series. Is it a perfect game? Oh, no! It's got so many issues with it. But I still love the game. I still play it every year. And I sit here and I'm like, okay, but, like, why do people do this? Like, why are you, like, openly hating on something? And then they use the guise of, well, it's critique. No, it's hate. There's a big difference between critique and hate. Critique is like, okay, the new buffs that came out for the IDV characters. Honestly, I don't care about the Jack buff. I never liked Jack. So you know what? Good. Get Jack get a buff. You know, some of the other things that have been happening. Amici, have you ever dropped a manga or a book series due to shipping not to your liking? No. I've never done that. Like, ever. Even in my top tier high school, middle school weeb days, I never did that. I read a story. And also, okay, I think that's another thing. Okay, here's the thing. I love romance. I do. I love romance. But I don't read a series waiting for a romance to happen. Like, okay, a good example is, like, when I was really, really, really young, I was really into Naruto when it was coming out. Like, in middle school, high school was, like, right when it was dropping in the US on Toonami. And I got really, really heavily into it. And I fell in love with it. I loved everything about it. And then I started joining communities, and I learned about shipping through there. But when I was watching the show, I wasn't like, Naruto and Sakura, Naruto and Sasuke, Naruto and Gaara, all that stuff. Did I become a gross shipper at a certain point? Yes, I did. But I never let that, like, taint my vision of the medium, even as a little kid. And oh, they're fun, John Ross. They are fun games. I love the BioShock series. And don't listen to what anybody says. Just go into the BioShock 2. A lot of people hate it. I like it. I think it's fine. Is it perfect? No, but no freaking video game is perfect, and I really wish people would say that. But it's one of those things. Like, another thing, I really like the Marvel movies. I love the Marvel movies, actually. I don't ship anybody in them. No shame to people who do, except for, like, some that are canon. Like, I really do like Wanda and Vision, because I also watched WandaVision. I thought their relationship was really sweet and cute and heartfelt, you know? But other than that, like, I never did the shipping of, like, Tony and Captain America or any of them, you know? And no shame to people who do, but I don't go... okay, ooh, and another good one. I love Demon Slayer. Cody and I are going to see Mugen Train on Sunday, and I'm so excited to see Mugen Train. I don't ship anybody in that show, actually. Like, there's nobody I ship. Like, at all. And I don't care. Like, you know, Tanjiro's got his bros. And Inosuke, I think, is too feral to have an erased relationship. And then there's a gross French fry man. I always forget his name. But he's the yellow-haired French fry guy. That's a perv, you know? And Nezuko is, like, literally having the mind of a child, so I don't like thinking of her in ships. Like, I think that's gross. Yeah, you do you, but, like, she acts like a kid. And, like, that... Mm-mm. She cute. I will admit she's really cute. I think she's a cute character. Hey, honey.
It smells real nice in here.
I got a new candle warmer because you broke my last one.
I'm so sorry.
You owe me a whole $1 at the dollar store.
I'll give you more than $1. I'll give you $2.
Oh my god, $2? Still trying to get through Demon Slayer. Yeah. I never got into Miraculous Ladybug, so like that's another thing. It's like me now don't go into mediums and things expecting ships. I didn't do that with IDV either. I wasn't like when I got into IDV where I was like, ooh, okay, cute ships. It was more like, oh, my friend is really into this game. He told me all about this game. I am now playing this game. I really like Victor. Looking up Victor fan art, finding cute ship art of him and Luca, and I'm like, oh, okay, that is cute. That's kind of cute. I can vibe. And then it, like, you know, blossomed from there. And then I did read some cool fanfics and stuff, but, like, in the canon, it does not bother me. Like, another one I really like is, for an IDV ship, is I really like Eli and Aesop. You know? I think they cute. But again, like, in the canon of the game, Eli has, like, a fiance and stuff. And Aesop doesn't like people. Like, literally, when I got his letter for his birthday or whatever, it was like, likes dead things, doesn't like alive things. And I'm like, you know what, Aesop, you do you. You do you, Embalmer.
Hello, my son. I love you.
Honey, you know, it'd be really helpful and nice.
My fat cat being cute? Oh,
No.
wait, he already is.
No. I mean, he's already a chunk, so. But no, it will be if you did the dishes. Because the sink is nasty.
Okay, but I look at Pretty Boy. He's so pretty.
Pretty so boy. Is it bitty boy? Is it bitty boy? Or how's that song
He's
go?
a little shitty boy.
Yeah, what's
He's
that?
a pretty boy. He's my bitty boy. He's my pretty boy. He a bitty boy. He a chunky boy.
Yeah.
I pet him. He turned into a freaking bunch of fluff. Do the monorail.
Yo, have you seen the stage play? I want to see it so bad. I really want to see the stage play so goddamn bad, and I can't find it anywhere online to watch it. And they don't do digital copies, and I know there are other ways to get it that are illegal that I don't support, and I'm not saying that to be sarcastic. Like, I genuinely don't support scalpers, and I don't support other people. Like, it's one thing, okay, that's gonna sound mean. It's one thing if people post it online for other people to see for free. Like, that's already bad, I get it, but at the same time, like, okay, come on, IDV stage play, it's the modern day. I will happily pay you $100 to get the digital copy for all of them. I would do it. And I would totally pay for that, so that way I could pay the actors and the stage people and the people who record it so they get it fairly. I would totally do that. But no, they only offer the Japanese DVD with no English subtitles right now, and I'm just like, ugh.
Bitch.
But there are people online that I know of that are like, oh yeah, give me like $100 to $80 and I give you the subtitled version. And I'm like, okay, well, does the guy work for the company? Does it, oh no, it's a dude? Oh, it's just a dude. Oh, I don't like that. That's gross. That's supporting scalpers, and I don't support scalpers. No shame to people who do, because I know a lot of people do. Just me and Cody personally have never supported scalpers in any sense. Like, I remember when the amiibo craze was really big, because I like amiibos. I remember telling Cody, don't ever spend more than like $20 for one for me. They're $13 worth of plastic. They should totally be $13. And it's one of those things where people blame the companies, where they're like, oh, well, if they made it more readily available, then scalpers wouldn't exist. And it's like, yeah, but also if you didn't pay scalpers, they wouldn't exist either. Like, perfect example, we've been trying to get a PS5 for a while now, and we just gave up, and we're not going to try to get until, it's Dead of Boy 2 or Horizon 2, right? Or we're going to try to get one?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? So, And, like, it's really aggravating because there are people who, like, literally bought, like, 300 of them, and they're selling them for $1,000 a pop on eBay, and people are buying it. That's the problem. Realistically, scalpers wouldn't exist if people didn't buy.
But the world's not perfect and people are fucked.
Yeah, or like another one, or like the Sanrio amiibo cards when those came out. You know, think of how many people and little kids wanted those amiibo cards, but some adult was like, I'm gonna go to Target and I'm gonna buy all of them, and then I'm gonna sell them on eBay for $30-$40 a pop when you could have bought them at Target for like $5. And now the kids don't get to enjoy it. Like, I know that was a big thing with Pokemon cards for a while too, where like, I don't know, like, I'm an adult and I like nerdy stuff and I like collecting things, but at the same time, I can acknowledge when stuff's made for kids. Like, we have some friends and they have younger kids, right? And I'm watching these kids and I'm watching them play Nintendo games. They're like 9 and 10. And they're just like, oh, they love Smash, they love Mario, they love Peach, they love this and that. And I was hearing them, like, how hard the parents are trying to get their literal kids amiibos and amiibo cards, but they couldn't because of adult scalpers online who are taking it way too seriously. And then I hear the debate that I've been called out for, where it's like, well, I shouldn't be punished if I don't want to have kids. And I'm like, that's not the debate we're having here. Like, the debate we're having is, this is a product intended for children that adults can also enjoy. But it is intended for children, which is why the price is so cheap. Okay? Like, it's not that hard of a concept. I'm an adult who does enjoy Nintendo media, but Nintendo is a family company and is intended for children, not adults. When they make stuff for adults, you know. Why would you spend that much money at McDonald's to begin with, let alone just those cards? Exactly. And, like, I knew some people who I had this debate with my friend about, because my friend's a collector, like, just in general. And, because when they announced the Pokemon cards being reprinted, like, I think it was, like, the first gen being reprinted after a long-ass time, because it's been, like, 25 years or something. And a lot of collectors were, like, losing their mind, because they're like, oh, no, my Pokemon card collection that I've been holding on to for, like, 30 years, or what am I saying, 30 years? It's been 25. Since I was a kid, is now worth nothing. My entire collection is worth nothing. It's like, yeah, it's a card game. Yeah. Like, I also like Magic the Gathering, and I don't collect the cards, I like playing the game. If all of a sudden Magic just decided to reprint cards, they're gonna get rid of the value of the thing, because we as people put value on that thing. Not the company making it. Yeah, the reason Animal Crossing has a ton of problem with the game and the community. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, I guess you could say Nintendo should shelter. Yeah, exactly, and like, that's my whole big thing. Is my friend's like, well, that sucks, like, they shouldn't do that. And I'm like, well, we're the ones who put value on it, not them. Again, I go back to the frickin' amiibo conversation. You know, when amiibos were first created by Nintendo, they were cheap little pieces of plastic that were meant to be little extras for your game or your system. They weren't meant to be, like, really nice figures and, like, collector's items. But people snatched them up and turned them into that. Yeah, exactly, Julia. That's how I feel. Like, again, is there stuff that I really, really want? Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not gonna, like, lose my head about it. Like, you know, we like getting collector's editions of games that we really like for certain things, but the games we usually get those for are not usually kids' games, you know? And did you ever notice how usually, for kids' games, they don't have big, expensive, weird bundles like that, like they do for mature-rated games? That's not saying that adults can't enjoy kids' media, you know, because obviously nostalgia's big right now. Or the fact that you shouldn't shame people for not having kids. Those are not the topics at all. But those are the things people go to. And it's like, no, it's not what we're talking about here. Stop changing the topic. We're talking about how a thing that was made for children that adults also enjoy, adults are ruining for said children. I'm broke, yeah. These people need to get over it. It's just a thing. Sometimes it's worth a lot, sometimes it doesn't. It's not fair to hold the rest of the fandom hostage because you want... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I bought a game that I liked, that I'd actually play it and then just sell it to GameStop. Yeah. Exactly, you know, and like... That's how it should be. I don't know. For me, it shouldn't be like rocket science and stuff like that, but... Ooh. Ooh. Dry throat. How juicy, so it's not nice to me. What are you doing, honey?
Handing out my batteries.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering.
Why are you looking at me like I'm sus?
I don't know, maybe you are sus. I did marry
I'm
you.
your fucking husband, I better not be sus.
Ugh! Okay, that chatty's yelling at me. I got witnesses. I got witnesses and proof that my husband's being sus.
Bad. Bank, back me up here. You're being a monorail. You're trustworthy.
My webcam's on, so...
I don't care, I'm petting my cat.
You're gonna pet the cat?
Scratching on my boy, because he deserves a screech. And...
I had amiibos, forgot to spell it. My friend's school stole them and gave them to his dad. I was so pissed. Bro, what the fuck? Just don't be selfish. Take all the stuff. Leave some for other special kids. Yeah, exactly. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to not be a dick. Like, that's the kind of bottom line I guess I'm trying to get here. It is not that hard. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is and I'm the weird one. And, you know, society's just like a terrible place to live in right now. But I like to be a little bit optimistic. I cannot wait to get the basics of this line work done, and then I can add the line weight. But yeah. Just so you guys know, though, for my next couple videos coming up, I have a lot of backup footage that I'm using for them. So if the inking style doesn't match my current stuff, that's why. I've just been sitting on files that I need to use. So yeah, this is my current inking style, where I do thin lines first, and then I go back and I add weight. And then I color my normal way. And it gives me so much serotonin and juice. Such good brain juice.
Sean, keep following.
Oh, also, not next week, but the following week will also be, I'll start uploading the D&D game to YouTube. That I've been talking about uploading in the longest time, I just haven't been doing. I've been, like, dragging my feet on it. But, yeah, you'll start getting those episodes. You'll start getting the lamp episodes. Then. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna, now, boop. Awaited lights will make murder you. They will, but they look so great. And I've had a couple of my friends be like, oh, just get a brush and use printer sensitivity. And I'm like, you're right. I'm not going to, though. Because I tried that, and I tried a bunch of them, and I could not get it to look the way I wanted, because, like... How do I describe this? I don't really have, like, a rhyme or reason. I just kind of do it, and I do what looks good. And sometimes with some weighted lines, I can't get the control I want without just going back and doing it myself. So, who knows? Maybe someday, when I eventually get a new tablet, and I move to the Cult of Clip Studio Paint like everybody else has, then maybe I'll find a brush then. But for right now, Procreate doesn't have one, and Procreate is all I use, and I love it. So, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Get that right, Code? Yeah, I know there's brushes, but no. Let's see. I'm trying to multitask by doing math and watching the stream at the same time. I haven't been anyone. I have not visited anyone in their island in a hot minute. I know, neither have I. By the way, that isn't a knock at CPS. I know it's a great program, and it's awesome, but I already own it, and I am salty at the fact that even though I own it for PC, I have to pay $15 a month if I want it on my iPad. And so because of that reason, and that reason alone, I'm like, CPS, you're being mean. Also, for anyone who is new here, I have added a sticker tier to my Patreon. Shameless plug, but I think I need to talk about it more because I don't really. So for all $5 and up patrons, you get a sticker mailed out to you every month. That is exclusive to the Patreon. It will not be up on my store. And I still have a bunch of ones left for this month. So if you want to do it now, you can still actually get one mailed to you because I actually got a lot left still. Yeah, $5 and up, and all $10 and up get a Patreon print pack mailed to you once a quarter. I might change that in the future, but for right now it's once a quarter. Just so that way it's easier for me for shipping, but you will get a sticker every month. So, yeah, if you want to help support the girl in other ways, that's a good way to help. Let's see. I never use CPS to make comics. I don't like it very much. I know that, like, another thing too is because I still have Photoshop, and everybody's like, oh, why do you still have Photoshop? And I'm like, I kind of have to. So, because of that, because I still use Premiere Pro, and I am not about to go out and get a $500 video editing program when I already have Premiere Pro, and I need it for other things because I just have the cloud, so I still use Photoshop for some things. And I had people be like, why? And I'm like, well, I hate to say it, but they kind of got my butt right now. And until I can afford a nice, good art video editing program on my own that isn't CPS, or not CPS because you can't do that in Clip Studio Paint, that isn't with the bundle, then I'm just kind of here, so. That's why I still use Premiere Pro, because people are like, oh, I still use Premiere Pro, and I'm like, because it comes in my bundle. And I still need other things for other projects, like I'm working on an NDA project I can't talk about right now, but I need to do stuff in Illustrator for it, because I'm designing a t-shirt for a company, and so I need to be able to do that. And as of right now, I know Clip Studio can't do that the way I need to. And I know a lot of other programs and a lot of other things literally have it be where if it's not an Adobe product, they will not take the file. And so that's why I'm here like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it then. Could it be better? Yes. But hey, when you got work to do, you got work to do. Hi. I got clipped at the 50% off sale a while back. Wish I got the animation pack during the sale, but I'll still do for now. I have to use it for school, and it kicks me. Yeah, exactly, and that's another thing. There are some schools that literally make it mandatory still. Like, they will not move over. So, like, that's another thing where I'm like, hey, can we, like, not shame people for stuff that's out of their control? Or, I know people who work in the industry, and they can't. They literally can't leave. Like, because their boss is like, nope, I will not take in any other file besides this, like, program, so you gotta get it. And usually the work will pay for one, but that one won't pay for, like, a home one, so if you have to do from home, usually that's all on you, so. Also, real quick, really random, but back to the sticker thing. I had a plan for my stickers for next month, because next month is May, but then I'm like, oh no, it's May. That's Mermay, so that changes up everything I want to do, because now I gotta do merms. Because I want to do merms. Don't you laugh at me. I heard that scoff. Yes, Code?
He was like mermaid. That's funny.
Like, it is a bit laggy, I do, like, the one ad unlocks all brushes for a free version of that. Oh, hey, Anna. Hey, baby. I love you. It's been so long. I know I just saw you the other day, but it's been so long. Alright, let's see. You know, I think I'll do her little flowers and filigree later. Right now I'm gonna work on the purse. Also, for anybody who's wondering, I do keep up all my live streams up after they go live, so you can catch it then. But also, please remember, and I know this is a shameless plug, but please remember to, like, press the like button and comment after the stream if you guys could. That would be lovely, because YouTube is dumb. And that tells the bot that, you know, they say doesn't exist, but everybody's proven exists, that people like my videos. So. And then I will have a normal video up on Wednesday, I promise. How long does it take you? A fully rendered piece? Full body? If it's a simple character, full body, anywhere between 6 to 8 hours, if, like, start to finish. But I like to take breaks, and I like to bounce around on projects, because then I can let my eye rest, and that way I can go back and see mistakes that I've made before. It's why I don't really like doing in-stream commissions unless I absolutely have to. Because with in-stream commissions, I have to get them done that day within the sitting. So sometimes, like, I'll look back and I'm like, this does not look as good as it could have been. Because I had to do it in one sitting. So it all depends. Plus, if I have, like, again, if I already have a pose in mind and other stuff like that, that's a lot easier too. So it all just depends. Hey, I found your channel and I watched, like, a very short time. A very short story time. It's super interesting. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, my life is pretty weird. I have some pretty weird luck when it comes to some things. Oh no, what'd you do?
Well, that was a bad fucking plan.
Oh no, honey, what'd you do?
Well, remember, kids, that objects in motion tend to stay in motion in space.
Is it still flying?
The ship stopped, but the smaller ship that I had bolted to it did not.
Oh no! What does that mean?
I think I ruined my front door with a spaceship going through it just now.
No! And Cody got a space.
Oh god, there's shit everywhere!
And Cody got space engineers for the Xbox. Because we got an Xbox recently.
No!
Not the new Xbox, we got the 1S, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, he's been playing a lot of that.
Okay,
Well, for me, video game wise, it's been Genshin Impact, IDV, and D&D. That's been my game slurp right now.
Yep.
It's almost Friday, 2 a.m. here, and I just now realized that I had work on Thursday. Oh no! Hey, do you know what Art Fight is? My friend made me join the website. Oh yeah, no, I know what Art Fight is. I'm gonna join this year. I did it last year, so I'm definitely joining Art Fight this year. I think Art Fight is really cool, but I always hear the website is hella buggy. Does anybody know what the teams are this year? Oh yeah, know about it. My friend made me join it and had no idea what it is. IDV needs to fix the rate on Essence. What do you mean, the rate on Essence? Can you please explain what you mean by that? Basically, it's a huge art trade. July 1st. Yeah, no. I know what Art Fight is. I mean, I've been slowly adding my characters to the website to join this year. Nice. What's your username? I think it's just TwistedDisaster. Maybe Twisted Michi, but I'm pretty sure it's TwistedDisaster. And you should see my art and my characters on there. Yeah, I'm TwistedDisaster most places. I want to join Art Fight so bad, but I never have the time because money. No, I totally get that. I don't get to do a lot for Art Fight, but I do my best to do some. Like, I like giving back, so I do my best to try to do Art Fight. And I also try to, like, when I do Art Fight, I don't usually do it with friends of mine. Nothing on my friends, like, sometimes I do. But I usually like doing it for people who, like, don't get a lot of responses, you know? Because they, like, you know, either their artwork isn't, like, that advanced, or they don't have a lot of characters, but I like doing it for people who, to, like, cheer them up, you know? Make them have a nice day, because I know how hard it is, and I know what that's like, because I used to be like that. You know, I would work so hard on something, and I would love to get fan art, and I, like, never did. And I would join all these things, and, like, I would never get it, and I was like, I know that, like, really sad, crushing feeling. Oh no, beep!
Meh.
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 So, yeah. That's also not to say that your art's bad if you're, like, a bigger person or anything where I don't do it with friends, because I have done it with friends. I'm just saying, I try to shoot people who don't get a lot of stuff. Okay, let's see. Like how 1 out of 206 gets an S skin, and it costs so much. Oop, I mean 206. No, I get that, Mac TV. I totally do. But, like, at the same time, I've gotten really good pulls randomly. To me, it really is random. I do like the fact, though, that you do get a guaranteed pull after your 260th. I know that's not great, but it's better than some. Like, there's some that's just, nope, good luck, keep putting money in. At least with IDV, you are guaranteed that after a certain point, but sometimes you can get really, really lucky. Like, the Candyland one. I only put money in twice, and I got Ganji on a random pull. For Galatea, my friend did get commissions for me to get Galatea, so we did spend money on her to get her. But other than that, nearly all of my S skins I didn't really pay for, or I didn't pay that much. Because, like, it was just random pulls, plus you get more orbs if you play the game more. Like, that's another reason why they have you incentivized to play more. If you play more, you get more chances to run on that little chessboard, and then you can get the puzzle pieces and the things. Let's see, I've been doing this for years for fun. Gotta love that I do basically 50% more attacks. 1 year, I did like 8 attacks in 1 day. I can't wait for July. Ooh, that's a lot of work. Good for you. That's not being, like, sarcastic. Like, that's great. Alright, yeah, so I think I'm gonna do her flowers afterwards. So, yeah, we're gonna do... I am, though, gonna give you little weird eyes, BB, though. Because you have, like, flower buttons. So, we're gonna do that right now, so... Alright. It's not as big. Well, it's too big of what I wanted. Alright, Alright. Oh god. There we go. Oh, you look so cute. Alright. Now that's all done. Let's check that. Alright, we good. We good. Time to do the line weight. Alright. So. Just gonna. Time to add line weight to this BB. I'm excited to try to participate this year. Much excited to join on my spare time. Yeah, Sky, I hope you have fun with it. I think I'll do the same thing. Hopefully, have time in July. It all really depends on the job. Pretty flower button eyes. For attacks and art fight, do you have to do full color pick? Can you just have a sketch for a character? Yeah, no, okay, so how art fight goes, from what I know, is you pick a team, whatever the teams are that year, and then you fight for said team. You can do friendly fire, which means you can fight with other people who are on your team, but you won't get as much points as if you were to fight for the other team. So they go, like, you can do anything. You can do sketches, chibis, fully rendered, painting, traditional, non-traditional, background, whatever. And the points vary. So if you do, like, a fully rendered piece with a background, you're going to get more points than if you just did a sketch. But if you just did a sketch, you're still getting points. So you still get points to do it, even if it's something quick. And they do that to incentivize people who do have busy schedules, who do have, like, you know, a lot of work to do it. So that's the kind of the whole point, is you're sort of like fighting with kindness kind of situation. I know, you can all blame Gun Mooney for this obsession of mine that I currently have, but I love it so much. I can't go back. I've been tainted. Oh, by the way, honey, we're gonna have chimkins tonight, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because Anna gave us a bunch of flavored chicken that we have to cook. It's in the fridge, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to tell myself when I'm doing this, because sometimes I want to do the line weight, like, while I'm inking, and I don't get done as fast, so I'm like, okay, what you need to do, Michelle, is you need to do all the inking first, and then do the line weight later. Yeah, I have to talk to myself when I work, or else I will get distracted. So that way, I don't feel like I haven't done anything. Because, like I said, it takes a lot longer. Because before, inking used to not take me so long, but now that I've sort of got this, like, new style I'm doing, and like I said, I really like how it's coming out, because of that, I need to pace myself better, or else I feel like I'm not getting a lot done. Like, I'm sure you guys have felt something like that, where, you know, you're working really, really hard on something, and then you're looking at it, and you're like, oh wow, I spent 3 hours on just this, and so I have to do it to get my time right, so my brain tells that doesn't make me feel stupid. Also, if anybody's asking, I use the dry brush in Procreate, and I do not mess with the settings. So that is what I use. Oh yeah, Code, just so you know, Tiffany came back.
Cool. That's scoop.
Yeah, let's see. Give you chimkin. I give you the chimkin. You did give me chimkins. You also gave me onion and lots of ben. I still have beans, by the way. I have them like right here on my desk because they were in my purse and I just forgot about them. Like I forgot about my coffee. I forgot my coffee was there. Oof, it's already looking so good. I love her little hat thing. Also, if anybody's like, oh, how do you know where to put them? I don't. I really don't have a rhyme or reason for it. I just look at it and I'm just like, that looks like that should have a square. And then I look at it and I'm like, yep, that's a good square. So, before anybody asks, like, how do you know where to place them? I don't. I just do, if that makes any sense. Are there any other questions you guys want to ask me or anything going on? Because, I don't really know what else to talk about right now. My brain is going burr because I am in the zone. Squalla! I feel bad because I've had people ask, like, how do you design characters? How do you do this and that? And I'm like, ooh.
No idea, just do the shit.
Like, I want to do the character design one, because that one is one I could probably do, but, like, it literally varies from project to project on what I do, because it's like, because there's some characters I have that I've literally never drawn, because I just need them for plot reasons, so I never really needed to draw them, because I, like, write my stories out. So I was like, okay, there you go, I need a character for this. There's a character needed for that. But do you normally practice with other kinds of hobbies? I do. I like stamp carving. I like making candles. I really like reading. I consider reading a hobby. I also like games, but sometimes, and I've learned this, and it kind of sucks, but sometimes when it comes to being an adult, I think something we've always been told was like, oh yeah, you need to always make time for your hobbies, and you need to always do this and that. And it's like, yeah, to have good mental health, you do, but sometimes, when you're an adult, you got deadlines to meet. And, you know, if you got a deadline to meet, and you're stressing out, especially if you're self-employed, it's like, oh, okay, I'm really stressing out, man, I would love to, like, play some Animal Crossing right now, or to read a book, or to, like, get it out of my head. But if it's, like, a deadline you need to get done, and you, like, are running out of time, you kind of gotta push that aside and do your deadline. Because, you know, if not, then you're not gonna get paid, or you're gonna get in trouble, or your word doesn't matter, you know, because you come off like a flake. And so sometimes you gotta just bite the bullet, and you can't do your fun hobbies, and you can't do stuff like that. And that's not like just being self-employed. That's like a real life thing too. Like if you have a normal business, like my husband's a teacher. You know, if he's stressing out and having a really, really hard day, but it's finals for his students, you know, he can't just go to work and be like, having a hard day, guys. I'm gonna go home and like play on my Xbox. Sorry that your finals today. Like you can't do that, you know. So sometimes. You guys gotta get the shit done, and then when you're done, reward yourself. Chill out, relax, take the L. So I've done that a couple of times where like I've like really had to get like deadlines done for some things like NDA work and other stuff, and I sit there and I freak out and I'm like, oh god, I want to just like not do this right now, but then it's like, oh, but if I don't, then I'm not gonna get blah blah done, and then it's gonna look really bad. So better just do it now and worry about it later. And then I do, and then once I'm done, I'm like, alright, good, I get a couple days to just kind of vibe now. So, that being said though, don't work yourself to the bone every single time to get a deadline done. if you keep doing that, like you're like it's like every single time it's like boom 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 boom, then that could be a procrastination problem. Which again, I have procrastination issues. Not a saint here, but you need to start looking towards things and changing things, so that way you don't keep having that stress to where it keeps bottling up at the end. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. Because, you know, I see a lot of people who... Or another form of, like, self-care and realization. I know it's not really the hobby thing, but sometimes, and my therapist told me this, and it really, really helped, was sometimes self-care isn't taking a bubble bath, it isn't playing a game, it isn't, like, going for a walk. Sometimes self-care is finally putting away that laundry that's been sitting in the corner of your room for 3 weeks. You know, it's, like, scrubbing your toilets. It's doing hard work so that when you're done, you feel better. Like, sometimes that's a form of self-care too. And like when you pointed that out, I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. So it's like a weird, like, balancing act. You know, sometimes self-care is just giving yourself a nice bubble bath and chilling out with your favorite movie, your favorite book or something. But other times it's like, no, self-care is you gotta deep clean your kitchen, you know, or you gotta rearrange your bedroom or something like that. So and that's helped a lot when I like learned that little helpful tidbit. Let's see. Me. I have a problem not looking on my phone, so I don't see texts like an hour ago. I don't know how to respond. Not me procrastinating the math assignment I had weeks to do until right now. I'm here procrastinating right now. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Self-care can be super tough. Yeah, because the problem is, too, like, with me, I've noticed, like, if I do too much self-care, then I feel bad for not getting work done. Like, if I'm, like, I have to, like, this is weird. Okay, so I have to, like, limit my days off to where I can't have, like, too many days off. A vacation isn't the same thing, because I usually work towards a vacation, and then I can relax and enjoy it then. But, like, I need to, like, plan my stuff ahead, get my stuff done, work things out. But if I take too many days off, like, consecutively, or I work and I'm doing something, then I end up falling in, like, a burnout rut, where I don't want to do anything anymore, and then I feel terrible and, like, a POS for not doing anything. So, like, I need to, like, limit it. So what I do is I keep a bullet journal, so I, like, write down what I need to get done, and I always tell myself, like, okay, if I get 95% done of what I want to get done this week, then I can, like, afford, like, a 2-day weekend, you know? But sometimes, if it's really bad and I'm being really bad, I have to split up my like, days off. So I still give myself 2 days off a week, but they won't be, like, back-to-back. It'll be like, okay, I will have Sunday off, because usually on Sunday I have, like, a D&D game or something, and so that way it's like, okay, I can do that, and then Saturday, and then Sunday I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna either answer videos, edit, or answer emails, edit, work on commissions, get back to clients, do stuff like that, or work on new stuff for my store, and then on that Monday, I'll go back into my normal flow, and then maybe on a Wednesday, like that Wednesday, I will, like, take the day off, and I'll, like, be like, okay, this Wednesday, I know it's my YouTube day, but I've already got my video uploaded and good to go, I'm just gonna chill. So, like, that helps, too. I think the thing with bullet journaling, too, is you don't have to have them be aesthetic. Like, here, let me find one page. Like, I do like making aesthetic journal pages, but mine's getting pretty bloated right now. But, like, sometimes, because, like, sometimes, you know, I will do stuff where, like, I write a lot and I make an aesthetic page. But then other times, I'll have it be where... Where's a good one? Ah, here we go. Where it's just text. It's just, like a little bit of washi tape at the top and, like, a to-do list of stuff to do. Like, I have, like, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So sometimes just writing my stuff down helps a lot. And then that way I can just, like, you know, cross it off or move it around. That's really smart. I need to organize that some stuff. Yeah. Another one too is that I'm trying to do better on because my apartment is like a big mess right now because I've been so busy and because I've been working on stuff. And it's one of those things that sucks. It's like, oh yeah, like, you know, Cody works a lot and I work a lot, so sometimes when we're both working a lot, we don't want to clean the house, so then our house gets bogged up. And then it's one of those like, alright, house is dirty now, so on a day off, I have to clean the house, you know? Or Cody cleans the house on his day off or something if he's here, you know? Like, it's one of those things. So, like, you need to take into time like that. You know, sometimes your day off isn't just sleeping in. Sometimes it's sleeping in, getting a cup of coffee, and cleaning your house, and doing your chores, and doing stuff like that. So... But look at that thickness. Look at how nice that's coming out. All having a mood disorder is feeling bad no matter what you do sometimes. Just doing focus on support. Not focusing on how I feel kind of is how I function. No, that makes sense too. Okay, okay, Anna. You go for walkies. I was about to say, okay, Holly, go for a walk. I didn't realize it was you. But yeah, no, go for a walk. It's nice out. Like, even though I had to do my chores and I was in a rush to do stuff, it was nice getting out and being able to enjoy the nice weather. Because, like, I love overcast weather. So, it gives me and my brain big happy juice. That's why my window's currently open right now and I'm getting that nice airflow. Also, this is random, but did anybody else blink and notice that, like, April's gone? Because I swear to God, that's how I feel right now. I'm like, where did April go? Like, how is it that April is going to be done in, like, less than a week? And I'm like, ugh. I'm just hoping it's not just me that feels that way, because I feel like I blinked and it's just gone. Thank you for the art. Usually it always drives me to get something done is knowing the stress of it all is limited. Yeah. I love me some good overcasty cold weather. Yes, I do. Time right? I swear, it's what it feels like. It just, like, vanished. And that's why I'm like, oh God, May's coming up. That's a cool braid. That's a coot braid. I'm also hella excited for when con season comes back around. I won't be doing anything this year, most likely, because everything's, like, backlogged from, you know, what was supposed to be 2020, but 2022, it's gonna be my year. And I'm gonna be fighting with so many other people to get tables, but I'm gonna try. Boy, I'm gonna try. I'm so ready. And now that I got Doris, now that I got my printer, I can do a lot of stuff at home. So I don't have to worry about getting a lot of stuff offset printed. So that's something else I'm hella excited for. But as people were asking, I do have plans for November. It's not a con, but me and my friends want to go to a Ren Fair in Louisiana in November or early December. Because almost all of us are vaccinated. Like, I'm vaccinated now, but I know my friends are vaccinated, and that's enough time that when stuff opens up, we'll feel, like, safe enough to, like, go do something, like a Ren Fair, so that's something I'm excited. I know, I want to go to concerts, too, but, as for cons, some cons I will not be at. Just heads up, I'm not even going to attempt to apply. I won't be at AX, I won't be at SAC Anime, and I won't be at San Japan this year. Just because of everything going on and how they've been treating people is not great. Will I never work at SAC Anime, or not SAC Anime, San Japan again? No, I want to work, but I want to have my own table there. And, again, because of everything that happened last year, a lot of people got waitlisted or backlogged, and I don't want to take away from the artists that, like, really had their incomes messed up from it. Because lots of con artists got really messed up from the convention, the art convention scene this year, because not a lot of places were willing to refund people. They pretty much told a lot of them, like, oh yeah, we won't refund you, but you'll get a spot when we open up next time. So lots of artists, like, really need this spot, so I'm wishing them the best. I'm going to shoot for 2022. If a smaller con pops up in this year, later on in the year, then I might apply. But again, as of right now, no plans. But I am planning on redoing my Etsy a lot. I actually have been. I have little mini goals that's going to start next month, where I want to get a new sticker set of a different thing I like up at least once a month in my Etsy store. So again, Etsy, Twisted Kuma. I share the name with my husband because he also makes stuff sometimes. Because sometimes he makes stuff, and he would like a place to post it too when he does. So that's why we have that username.
Boy, who is my jungle fungal?
Just boop. Oh no. There we go. Yep, that's some juicy line weight right there.
Where's my sheep?
Where's your what?
Where's my sheep?
I don't know where your sheep is, honey.
Fucking son of a... The problem with space is every direction is both up, down, sideways, and left, and right.
A space.
It's spas.
Space does space stuff.
Spacey, spacersons.
Make spaces. Well, that one seems a bit too drastic. Alright, let it just boop. go. That's looking much better. Okay. Let's see. Holly, why? What? Oh, table's so bad. Gotta make designs ahead of time. MCR concert 2020. 2022 really want to try and start getting into small local art events. Maybe some day to bigger cons. You still keep your Redbubble up? Yeah. Oh no, my Redbubble's still very much up because my Etsy. So how my Redbubble? Sorry, I was in the zone. So how I'm using my Redbubble is for like merch, like shirts, prints, prints, magnets, socks, phone cases, that kind of thing. But like stickers, buttons, and charms are gonna be stuck to just my Etsy because I don't sell a lot of prints through my store, and it's easier for me just to offset print that through Redbubble, and that way it's also easier for other people to get money. I don't get as much of a cut as I do through Etsy, but because of that, I don't offer stickers on my Redbubble anymore, or buttons, because I have button press, I can make my own stickers, so that stuff is through me, and I make more of a profit that way. But if people want to get like a mask, a shirt, a print, something like that, they can do it through Redbubble, and I get a cut of that. So, yeah, Redbubble is still very much staying up. I am not getting rid of Redbubble. I just don't make as much money from it. But honestly, I don't make enough through sales to warrant doing it myself either, because I've had people be like, oh, well, if that's the case, then why don't you just offset print a bunch of shirts and do a bunch of stuff that way? And I don't make enough sales to warrant that right now. If that were to happen someday, great, but right now, So, that's what that is. Alright, Plutoshi, have fun, good luck with your work. But, no, to the person who was asking before about getting into local cons, that's a good idea. Look up, if you need a seller's permit or not. Because I learned that the hard way, that sometimes seller's permits can take a long time to get shipped to you. And then you will have to pay for it twice, like I did, because my other one wasn't going to get there in time. And I needed it for Anime Impulse. That's what I really want to do again. I really want to do Anime Impulse for 2022, because I really liked Anime Impulse. It's really close to me, it's a really chill con. Cody worked that one with me. So, that's one I would very much like to do again. The staff was really, really nice. And for like a weekend cheap con, I think it did really well. Plus the food. Okay, the food they had at Anime Impulse was bomb. It was such good food compared to normal con food. Because it was also during like a festival. And so because of that, we had like festival food. Good stuff. Because sometimes a lot of con food kind of sucks. Like, you're kind of screwed. And you have to bring your own stuff, or just like wait till you're done and then like Uber Eats, Subway to your hotel, like me and Holly did. My allergies are acting up real bad today. I told myself I'd never stop or never stoop to steampunk aesthetics, but D&D has really just pulled me down that hole. Hey, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. Hey Michi, I made some art for DA Instagram. You'll find it if you look on people who tagged you. I hope you like it. Oh, okay. Let me check it real quick. Hold on. Instaham. Okay. What's your Instagram? Next, because I'm checking right now and I don't see anything new. Like I'm literally checking my tags right now and I don't see anything new on there. We also Uber Eats McDicks twice. We did Uber Eats McDicks twice, but hey, honestly, when you work, like, oh, what were those? It was like almost 12 hours, wasn't it? Like, weren't they almost 12-hour days at San Japan? Like, oh, no, what did we do? Because the con started like 8. And then we didn't get out till like 5, right? Yeah. That's almost 12 hours. Let's see, hold on.
That was a very profound statement.
What was?
Mathematics is the language in which gods have written the universe.
Well, they did say whenever we eventually do talk with aliens, the only way we'll be able to talk is through math because it's universal. Yeah, I don't see it, Nix. I don't see anything new. I'm checking. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Maybe try tagging me again in it. One of those persons like, I made you a fan art and I tagged you in it and I don't see it. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm checking. Didn't get anything on Instagram. I'm sorry. Yeah, plus setup, and then tear down, and then parking, and then the fact that we were both dumb, and we realized we could have just parked at that stupid mall, and we didn't. We learned a lot from San Japan. But I know definitely for sure now, like, I love Holly, but she's got so much shit. And I've got so much shit that I don't think we can table share again without us both, like, losing out on money. So that would definitely be a thing where, like, I would most definitely want to just have my own table, but I want to be close to her. So that way we can still, you know, scream at each other from across the way. Also, I miss Vexy. I love Vexingly Yours, because we've done both cons with them, and they were really chill. Plus, our aesthetics tend to clash, me and Holly, which isn't bad. It's just that, like, especially with all of her wood stuff she's been doing right now, it really wouldn't mesh with my stuff. And so, that's another thing you have to look towards, too, when you're tabling with somebody, is just see if you could table with someone who you either have really good aesthetics that go well together, or, like, they're complete opposites to where you actually look like you have two different tables. Because, like, that's a big thing, too. I've seen some people do, and that's fine. When, like, your aesthetics are so different, it's like you have, like, two different tables and a mini table, so. Yeah, I need a whole ass. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we wouldn't be able to share like we did last time. That being said, though, I'm not against table sharing with another one of my friends if I do, like, a mini con or something with, like, some of my buddies out here. Because if we're doing, like, a tinier con, it won't be as bad. Like, I know, we have a lot of, like, one-day cons in California that I didn't know about, so. That's something to look forward to for next year. But I miss the con season. Honestly, when there is a con that is safe to go to again, I'm gonna go. Like, just to go to. You feel the same way, right, Code? Yeah. So, while I won't be tabling, I will try to be there and support people. Alright, we're back. Okay, how long have I been streaming? I'm almost at 2 hours. Alright, so at the 2 hour mark, I'll end the stream. So about 20 minutes, guys. And don't worry, like I said, the stream will stay up afterwards. And, you will get an art video or a random video on Saturday. Yeah. On Saturday, to make up for missing a video this week. Try it again, hopefully it'll work. Maybe check notifications. Alright, let's see. There it is! Okay, now there it is. Why are my hands so fucking small? Oh, that's great! Alright, now I'm definitely gonna put it in my story. I want in my story. Instagram needs to stop being dumb. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, I got it this time. That's so weird. It was not there. I do not know why. But Instagram's algorithm is also kind of going downhill, which makes me sad. Am I gonna leave it? No. But I've seen a bunch of people who are, like, much bigger than me having it much worse. Like, there's this one artist I follow, I think her username's Starfish Face. I know she has a comic called Cast Off, and I really like her stuff. She does, like, a lot of Clip Studio Paint stuff on TikTok and videos and junk like that. But, I know she was talking about how she has over 40k people on Instagram, and she can't even get a post to, like, get past 1,000 likes, and if that isn't proof that the algorithm sucks, then I don't know what it is, and I'm like, oh, yeah, baby, do not blame you. That is 100% accurate. Alright. Yeah, you need a little bit of an extra little boop here. There we go. It's coming together. So nice! I'm loving how this is coming out. She's just looking so cute. Alright. But thank you for the Cleo and Spoopy fan art. I'm doing more stuff with them too for my mascots. Like, I'm already working on updated thank you stickers for my Etsy store and the Patreon print stuff. And I'm working on more ideas with them and stuff I want to do in the future. So I've just got a lot of plans. I've got a lot of plans that I'm working on right now, so I am very much excited. So I love when people do fan art of my characters and tag me in it. It makes me, again, gives me much big, happy brain juice. Happy Earth Day, y'all. Oh, happy Earth Day! If you're gonna go, Holly, hope you have a good day. I love you. Mwah, smooches. Talk to you later. No, my notifications are turned on Instagram, just sometimes it glitches out, and I don't know why, it doesn't tell me why, and I'm like, great, Instagram, love that. I love that about you. Alright, let's see, so we're gonna have poop. I also have big plans for when June comes around for Pride Month this year. I just haven't set in stone what I want to do for my Pride merch, but I want to update my Prideacorns. Because I used to sell them at cons, and I gave them away during my my print pack mystery sale, which that's still going on, by the way. I know I'm like selfishly plugging stuff, but I want to get that stuff out because I'm not making them anymore. But one of the big things I had were a bunch of my Prideacorn stickers from cons and stuff, and I want to do something else with that. I don't know if I want to stick with the unicorn theme or go with something else. Maybe do a D&D themed one, because I'm like really into D&D right now. But I want to do my best to be more inclusive. So that way, you know, people can feel more like they exist, and they should. Like, okay, I was talking to my friend Mackenzie the other day, and she did a series of little, like, Pride axolotls, and she did a bunch of the non-binary flags, and I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, there's so many non-binary flags. I'm like, there is? And then she showed me, like, this giant list, and I'm like, holy shit, there's so many I didn't know about. And so, like, you know, I want to do more stuff with that, because there were a lot I didn't know about, and I had to learn about pride potions. Ooh, that could be a good idea. I was thinking pride potions. Ooh, Sky, that is a really good idea. You know, that's what I'm going to do now. It was not at all what I had planned, but I really like pride potions, and that does fit my aesthetic very much. Ooh, good idea. Good juice.
So juicy.
So thick. Cody's literally on the couch right now while he's listening to me ramble. Yeah. But yeah, so, you know, I want to do more with that. I want to do more so that way people can feel involved. And I also want it to be affordable. That's another reason why I got my printer and get my sticks. I might, for the Pride ones, I might do pre-orders. I'm going to be doing them from home, so the pre-orders would not be as long as nearly before, because before I was getting my stuff offset printed. But I might do pre-orders just as an interest check once I get the designs done. So keep a lookout for that when that comes. Because here's the thing, I don't want to print out a bunch of like one potion and get them all cut and everything if they don't sell. So I'm thinking that's what I might do, is I might open pre-orders and then I'd throw in like an extra thing for the pre-order, you know, to incentivize people to do the pre-order. So that way I have like an interest check on how many I should make for when I open the store. So that would probably be in May then, yeah. That would be around May, but also I'm going to be doing a poll on the tweeters later on, probably next week, on an interest check on which of the sticker packs people would rather have first. Again, just because I'm so happy I have my printer, because now that I have my printer, I don't have to worry about having excess stock, because I can print it on demand. So because of that, I love to Pride Unicorns. I was so happy when I saw 2 of them in the mystery sticker bag. Oh, you got one! Yay! Yeah. So listen, the Pride Unicorns aren't being gone forever. I'm just redoing them. But this year I might stick with the potions. That idea was really good, Sky, and I like potions, so I think I'm gonna stick with the potions this year. But the Pride Unicorns will see the light of day again. Just not this day. But another thing too is, because like, I like IDV, I like Genshin, I like other things too that are kind of niche. I don't want to get them offset printed because I don't want to sit on a bunch of excess stock, you know? Like, realistically, I love IDV. If I got 25 Aesop stickers, I don't think I'm going to sell all 25 of those stickers. With my printer, I can print them on demand, so I can make a tiny little bulk set to have them pre-made, and then see what interest is, and then I can just make them ready to order. So that's another thing I'm really excited about with Doris. I'm super happy.
I love how you call it Doris.
Don't be mean to Doris.
It's
She has feelings.
Does she now?
And she has to be covered so the dust doesn't get on her. What, you don't... You name your cars. You name your cars.
In our room, you don't have any kind of feelings, but you're covered all the same. You're just a printer.
Oh my god. Well, no, you name your cars.
Yeah.
Why is it weird that I named a printer?
It's not weird. I'm just making fun of you because you're my wife.
Well, that's true. And I love you. Fine. Well, what would you name the Xbox?
What?
The Xbox needs a name.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Everything needs a name. It has feeling.
No.
Why? You have feelings and you have a name.
I do not have feelings. Never accuse me of that.
What do you mean you don't have feelings? I thought you had feelings for me.
I have feelings only in the vaguest sense of the word.
What are you, an amoeba?
Yes.
My dad made fun of me though. He's like, Doris, that's nice. And I'm like, yeah. I don't know. She just seemed like a Doris. Name the Xbox Henry. Okay, Cody, it's named Henry now.
No, it is not.
Why can't we call it Henry?
No.
Why?
Nope.
You don't even know a Henry!
Exactly why I wouldn't name it that. Henry's a dumb name. Unless you're named Henry.
That's so mean. Don't be mean to Henry's. Henry might be in the chat right now.
Well, Henry, if you're in the chat right now, you don't have a dumb name, but an Xbox named Henry is a dumb name.
Well, you know, some people might think that your real name is a dumb name.
It is a dumb name. I fully agree, and I do not contest this matter.
Oops, no, come on. There we go. Alright. And, oh, we are almost at the 2-hour mark, so that'll be good to go. You insulted Styx, Cody.
Okay.
That's the person, Styx AR.
Well,
They were insulted. He didn't like Henry. I liked Henry. I'm gonna call him Henry. I'm gonna give the Xbox feelings. No matter what Cody says. I probably should have given her fingernails, but too late now. Alright, we're gonna just... No, come on. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay. Your hand's looking good. Ooh, need to fix that knuckle though. Boop. You know what's funny is so many people are like, Michelle, what is it with you and the 4 fingers? And I'm like, still? I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for generations. I just like the 4 fingers. She's a doll, she doesn't need fingers. That's true, that's true. She do be really cute though. Also, Scott, we were talking about ships earlier. I don't know if you were there. And while I used to think yours was one of the most cursed ones, it's starting to grow on me, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to grow on Mike and Mr. Smiley. But it is pretty funny. I do like Mike and Norton still though. Mike and Norton's pretty good. Okay. It's just you. I also love Mr. Smiley. He never gets enough love. And I never thought I would like him. And then I'm like, oh no, here I am. My hunter mate is Mr. Smiley. Honey, I love you.
Love.
Ju,
more than anything.
I showed Cody that audio that was going around with Cons going back and like Mugen Train, and just like the really cringe stuff where it was like watching an anime couple fight in front of you, and it was like, "Who's my little baka?" It's like, yeah, yeah, and it's like, "Who's my little baka?" And the girl's like, "No, I'm angry at you," and I started laughing so hard. I showed it to Cody, and he was like, I hate this," and I'm like, "Cody, when we were teenagers, we talked like that." He's like, "No, we didn't." I'm like, "Yeah, we did. When we were 16-year-old little shits, Cody, we were cringe." And he's like, don't remind me."
Kill me now.
I get so my art him thrown in my DMs, my other friends blessed. What? Alright. With that, though? Okay, 2 minutes, guys, 2 minutes. And then we are at the 2-hour mark. But this was a good stream. If you want to watch me stream more, I do stream a lot more on Twitch. I will stream more on YouTube if people want it, but I do like streaming there more. So let me know for the future, because that helps me determine, stuff. Hope you guys had fun. Thank you, as always, to my amazing Patreon patrons. I love you all so much. You guys make everything possible. You make me allowed to be self-indulgent and work for 2 hours on a line art of a character that isn't even out yet for a game that I'm obsessed with that not many people care about. And so because of that, I love you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and have a good one. And, yeah. I will see you guys. Oh, no, not yet. Damn, a little too early for my roundup.
God.
What? I tried doing my timing right. I wasn't right. I went too fast. I love you too, Ski. What? What'd you do? What'd you do?
I don't understand why the guys I watch online die so often in this game.
Why?
Because it's really easy to die now.
Did you just die?
Oh yeah, 3 times now?
Oh my god. I didn't know you could die in that game.
Yeah, you can. It's like a survival game.
Wait, Space Engineers is a survival game?
Sort of?
I thought it was you just build stuff.
Yeah, but like you can go on a planet and like fly to different planets, and they've made mods and stuff, so it's like you have to eat sometimes. Not in this. This is just basic, but there's like enemies. Like there's just randomly generated enemies and bases and shit.
Oh, well, do you know? I genuinely never would have guessed. I've only ever seen the funny stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, no, the point of that cringy audio that I brought up to Cody was like, Cody, people might be doing this at Mugen Train. He's like, oh, they better not. And then I was like, Cody, we did that stuff. He's like, we were not that bad. I'm like, I don't know.
Who are you talking to?
The stream people.
Oh, they're still here? I think.
No, I was waiting for the 2-hour mark, and I did it too early. And now it's at 2 hours, so now I'm going to do it. Thank you guys for coming. I had a blast.